Hello there, folks. I'm Charmaine Reno, your confidence coach. And in this crazy busy world, it's very hard to stay motivated. But for me, I help women be motivated and stay motivated. But more importantly, our Women's Health Hub is about connecting and helping each other to grow. And last night, we talked about resetting the button to opportunity. And I want to share some of that information with you so that you could use it for yourself and to know that you can create your opportunity within life. So I'm going to just bring up a screen for you and let's go and have a chat about it. So it's very hard to do things on our own. And as women, the best thing is to have community, to get together, because it actually creates a hormone called oxytocin, which is a happy hormone. It helps us feel good about life. And I encourage you, join in and be part of Don't Go It Alone so you can have the opportunities in life to live and love life. Now, let's go to the next one. And as I said, last night we talked about hitting the reset button to opportunity. And in this session I'm going to share with you here, I'm going to go through what we talked about. Last night, obviously, in more detail, but it'll give you an understanding of how you can reset your button for your opportunity. Now, what is a reset button? A reset button often is we have certain ways how we do things. It's done as a habit, but is that the habit you want to keep creating? Like you might be even at a function and you're loving being there, but you're not speaking out, not saying what you need to say. And it's about changing our inner workings so therefore we can have that opportunity we want. What's another thing with that resetting your button? It's also about knowing that there's certain times you can trigger that button to be and do what you want to do. But it takes time to go in and discover yourself, realize what you're saying so that you can change. For me, yesterday, I know when I came down into doing my work on the computer, I was actually saying, oh, I'm just messing around. That's not really a good thing at all. If I was to say I am being productive in what I do, I can reset my button. I can get it done quicker. I can go and have a bit more fun. So knowing what that button is that we need to reset is important. And then once you've got that, it's putting the actions into place to actually improve that and change that. But there's different opportunities out there, and to reset that button's great. But if we're not looking at the opportunities out there, like in your workplace, in your activities, family, or travel, but even transition is a big one these days. Often we're evolving and going from A to B. And out there in this world, there's so much to choose from. But if you don't know what that original button is to reset, you won't be able to go anywhere of where you want to be. And that button is important to understand what it is you want to reset. And for me, it's being speaking engagements, getting out there and talking more to people. I know what it is, and now I can work with that to see the opportunities, but also when the opportunities come along, I can accept them. This is the big thing. Often we're not accepting of opportunities, even though they turn up. So I encourage you to know what you want to reset in your life so that you can have the opportunity out there to be in a different position at work, to be able to transition from your children leaving home to having time for you, and family rearranging of them leaving your world of your life. So understanding, knowing what that reset button is, working with it, and being open to opportunity. But what stops us? There's many things that stop us. And one is time. A lot of people do not have time to be able to see the opportunity, but also pursue. the opportunity. The other is our limiting beliefs. Often we have a set belief, and you may have been told as a child, you can't do that or you shouldn't do that. And we carry that on in our future. Realizing that it is limiting, it's stopping you from being where you want to be, and that you can change. Fear is a big one because, when we get fear, we get stuck, we stop. We just don't actually action things. We stop achieving and doing things. So therefore, fear really gets in and can attack our thoughts and our emotions. Comfort. It's very easy to stay in the same old, same old. Life can be very much the same old if we're not careful. Realizing that you can get out of your comfort zone. Being comfortable isn't always the best. There are times we need to step out of that comfort zone to see what that next challenge is, or to see what that next opportunity is. And guilt. Well, guilt's a big one. I know years ago I'd go to coffee and Barry would bring me, my husband, and he'd say, "Oh, it's a good life, isn't it?" And I used to feel guilty about it. But it wasn't until I realized I had a choice that let me enjoy having those coffees with friends. So guilt can be a big thing, and that can be a conditioned part of who we are, because all of these are safety mechanisms. They're safety mechanisms to look after us and keep us safe. But is that really where you want to be? And knowing that you can change these feelings, these beliefs, can make a world of difference. Now, the door of opportunity won't open unless you do some pushing. This sounds very simple and easy. And if we look at this bird, if he didn't get out and go discover and find his food, he wouldn't have any opportunity to live. And I encourage you, know what the door is, open the door and walk strong and through it. So I encourage you to find that opportunity, to move forward and to do some pushing in your life. So I hope that has given you a bit of an insight to help you hit the reset button to opportunity, to be able to move yourself forward. And there's different strategies, different ways you can open that button or door to opportunity. So I'm Charmaine Reno, your confidence coach. I would love to wish you a fantastic life, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. If you want to know more about the Women's Health Hub, click the link below. I'll add that into this video. Okay, bye for